What up guys? Today I'm just going to drop a couple quick tips about if you're in a state of beat block, how to take a sample you may have already flipped into a beat and repurpose it for something entirely new. The sample on its own, just give you a quick preview. I want to mention my boy Jordan just dropped some merch for his studio mixing business. He's the man. If you guys need anything mixed, projects, beats, songs, link down below. Here's what that sounds like with just a basic two-step bounce and a simple 808, and we'll compare the same drums at the end when we have some flips. First thing I want to show you guys is I'll change this pointer tool to a scissors tool as my main. Just hold Option and then click where you want it to repeatedly chop. Let's try every half bar. And then just select all those, go to region, reverse, and that's going to sound like this. Hard. Now from here, something I do just to throw a little personal flavor in. At the end of this 4 bars, I'm just going to take this chop and double it up. With audiophiles, it mimics kind of MPC type sampling that producers used to use most of the time, modernizing it in kind of new context. So that's a good little flip. Let's see how that sounds real quick. You can already tell how even just doing some reversing gives the same exact drum pattern a totally different bounce. Now I'm just going to rewind go back to that initial sample. Another technique I want to show you guys, of course, you can pitch your samples up and down. If you want to go just by single notes at a time, have that region selected and go Option, up arrow. Down works as well. If you want to go full octave jumps, do Shift Option up or Shift Option down. When you do these pitch down octaves, make sure you have a cut EQ on so it doesn't muddy up your low end for the 808s later on. I'm going to duplicate the track, copy it down, do something interesting. We're going to go Shift Option up twice, so back to that original octave, and then up another one. And it's definitely going to sound super harsh, but now, what I want to do to really change it is hold Option to start and just stretch that to half length so it's double the speed. Let me double that up again. Just hold Option. I hear a little chop in there I want to use. You can kind of create little counter melodies or textures just by pitching them up or down and time stretching them so they sound like a different instrument. It's this second quarter bar. Little guitar run, and I'm just going to throw that at the end of each 2 bars. I think I'm going to do the same thing I did the last time and just double up this final chop for like a little stutter effect. A little bit better. Okay, so now we want to start processing these high chops to kind of blend them into the mix a little bit more smoothly. See, it's starting to blend in a little bit more now. Cutting out any remaining harshness just with a low pass EQ. Just slap on that default preset and bring the wet value down a little bit. And then lastly, I just want to throw some delay on here. Let me pull up stock plugin Echo, my personal favorite stock Logic delay. Let's pull in those last drums and see how it sounds all together. That'll wrap up the video today. My bad for not uploading this past Saturday. I actually have to reshoot and edit the video. Didn't turn out the way I wanted, and I want to make sure this video is super hard. It'll be worth the wait later.